clearer to us that the problems our nation is facing is more than political. But our problem will require quite a bit of spiritual solution. We as a country are blessed. We are blessed with people with great intelligence. We are blessed with all manners of resources, and yet we have so many problems. And it's not as if the people in authority are not trying their best. They're doing as much as humanly possible. And I will find that when you have problems that are beyond human's ability.
Now wow. I know be the type where they always criticize and talk about men of God. But it's high time we talk to some of our pastors. Like, it's not under must to say this thing. It's not a force to talk. If you know say you don't know what to talk, you just keep quiet and stay on your own the way you have been staying quietly. Our leaders are trying, and our problem is more of spiritual. Our problem was not spiritual when you carry placard. During Jonathan time, they protest. It was not spiritual at that time. But now it's a spiritual matter. Let's assume that we have a spiritual problem in this country. You as a man of God, what is your duty? As the spiritual head, you get other colleagues. The number of spiritual leaders we get for this country is enough to liberate this country from every problem where we get. If I'm not mistaken, Nigeria get the highest number of churches and number of pastors in the world. But now we get spiritual problem passed. Okay, let me ask you. Since the spiritual aspect is your jurisdiction, why are you not doing anything about it? Why have you not done anything about it? For how many years, how many branches will you get for the whole Nigeria? You don't fit do anything about this spiritual problem. That means our leaders are doing well. It is you people that are not doing well. Believe me, if I tell you, say, if this country good today, many churches go fold. Many pastors go fold because you know go move. If this country good, if people they see waiting to chop, if people they do their business and if they work, believe me, some of these churches it go fold. Some of these church businesses go reduce. Not only the true men of God, people will know what they do, people will get the true calling from God and them go remain. Our leaders are trying. We are blessed. So we have to pray and liberate ourselves before we get small things we're supposed to get as a country. We're supposed to pray and fast before we get light. We're supposed to fast and pray, midnight prayers, before we even get ordinary water to drink. We go pray before the dollar go drop. The leaders that are embezzling money, they're stealing our money, giving us bad policies where they affect us. Now spiritual problem. Things where we supposed to solve and we they wait for God to come solve them for us. Then what are you doing as a man of God? If for better say you just keep quiet today on your own, make this country they suffer, they pass through the way they do, then you come out to talk. The spiritual problem. But not be spiritual problem when you go protest. You're supposed to sit down and pray, but you protest. You carry your members, go for streets, they protest. You don't reach now when your party there for power. It is a spiritual problem. We have leaders, it's not as if they are not trying. We are blessed with this and that. It's more of a spiritual problem. Then what are you doing as a man of God? What are you and your colleagues doing to solve this problem will be spiritual? Many of these pastors are really embarrassing Nigerians. They are really making us feel that we don't get true men of God. I believe in men of God. I know, because I'm a Christian. I know that true men of God exist. I know that men of God are God called people that speak the truth, people that God used to do miracle, marvelous things. They full everywhere. But you get people who don't decide, say, I go make these people believe, say, true men of God no dey. I go make these people believe, say, anything where you see that you believe na your case. See wetin na pastor dey talk, na spiritual problem, na spiritual problem. But him wey be spiritual leader no fit solve am. Our leaders dey try, even in the midst of this hunger, and your members, your poor members are suffering. Your spirituality never liberate them from that poverty. And you no fit use your mouth, open your mouth, talk to this leader, say, do this thing, help the people. They listen to you, they respect you. But you cannot use your office well. Now every day, no, we give offering, this and that. I don't tire for this country. Leaders go do this one. Religious leaders. Oh God.